Greetings in the name of Jesus. We bless the living God. We bless the living God. Okay, quickly let's go to the book of Job. Job 33. Let's go to the book of Job 33. There's something small here. I want to learn about it in the book of Job. You'll see it. Okay, Job 33, verse 15. Verse 15. And in a dream, in a vision of the nights, when deep sleep fell upon men, while slumbering in their beds, and then he opens the ears of the men, and seals their instruction, in order to turn men from his deeds, and conceal pride from men. He keeps back his soul from pit, and his life from perishing by sword. Okay, in Jesus' name. Pindan Tabani is waving. We bless the living God. We bless the living God. Look at this, somebody. Look at look at look at this. Look at this. Look at this. The Bible tells us that during the night, during what? During the night, when men are slumbering, is when God started to communicate with his people. The reason that God chose the night is because during the day, most of people they cannot be able to hear when God is communicating. Most of the day, people they cannot hear because they are busy with many activities going up and down, and then most of them they cannot be able to hear God, but you can channel yourself to hear God even when you are awake. But the Bible tells us that during the night, where people are sleeping, God started to communicate with his people. He started to do what? To communicate, because it's where their spirit is active. So the reason that God communicates through dreams in the night is because when you are awake, you are not aware, or you cannot be able to hear the voice of God. So when you are asleep, it's where your spirit is active, and God is a spirit. So you need your spirit in order to communicate with you. Without your spirit, they cannot communicate. So the reason that God approach you in the night and give you a deeper thing, dreams, and then those dreams, you find that they are very difficult to know or to understand. It's where you find yourself searching for interpretation, because the things that you saw there, it was a parable. The reason that makes the thing that makes your dream to be a parable is because when you are asleep, your flesh is asleep. So it's where when your spirit take back the spiritual things to your physical realm, it's where you find that you are in need of interpretation. So you will be in need of interpretation because you are bringing your spirit to the physical. physical realm. Remember, your mind doesn't understand things of the spirit. So that in order for your physical man to know things of the spirit, it takes interpretation, because your mind or your physical man is not used to the things of the spirit. So in order to understand things of the spirit, your physical man need interpretation, and that interpretation, it must come from the spirit. Without interpretation, most of dreams is very hard to understand. You cannot understand them, but it will take you to have an interpretation. Most of people, they are wondering, how can I interpret the dream I saw? How can I cause my physical man to understand what I saw in the spirit? Remember, Daniel, while he was in Babylon, they went in a school. They went in a school where they will learn about interpretations. They went in a school where they were learning about interpretation, and then they also prayed to God for God to help them to give them ability and knowledge and wisdom to understand things of the spirit. Because these people of Babylon, they know that because God speak in the dreams, and it will take us to interpret those dreams. It's better we found people, those who will focus on it, people, those who will not be in many things, but those people, they will be set apart, and they will deal with these things of interpretation. That's why in the book of Genesis you find the sons of God, when Joseph tell them the dream, immediately they began to interpret the dream. Who told them? Who was helping them to interpret it? It's because they went, or their father taught them, mentored them, how can one interpret in a dream. As a Christian family, you also need to know how can you interpret the dream, because we deal with the hidden things here. Without anyone teaching you of how you can interpret the dream, you can be lost. So you need somebody who can teach you on how you can interpret the dream. Child of God, I believe that I will come another day. I will come maybe tomorrow with the part 2. This was part 1 with an introduction. I wanted you to go and meditate on the things I have taught you today. Tomorrow I will come with the ways, materials that you can use in dreams interpretation. Because of time, I want to run somewhere right now. Because of time, tomorrow I will come to of dreams interpretation. I will give you materials on how you can interpret, how you can combine your dreams, how you can make your dreams to come to an existence. How do you know this dream, if it's the dream for you or for somebody you are dreaming for? So, shalom.